there. Okay, so to reiterate what you didn't hear, today, I'm as tall as you, this is nice. Today, just like an hour ago, now like an hour and a half-ish, we witnessed a stabbing. I witnessed a stabbing, and he was walking up on the stabbing, which is so scary. Because I saw it and I was like, yo, babe, no, turn around. But anyway, so what happened was, this guy that used to live in my building that I used to yell at for hitting his dogs, like beating them, and did I say mine?
Yeah.
Oh, they used to live in our building. He didn't live there back then, and it was like three or more years ago. And I lived there, and so I used to yell at this guy when I would see him because he would beat his dogs, and I'd be like, "Stop beating your dogs," obviously. And then, anyways, so I was sitting in my car in front of this smoke shop, waiting for him to come downstairs from cleaning his apartment and like getting people inside, and this guy, the shop guy that works at the smoke shop, is standing outside, and these two guys are standing outside, and they're all talking. This guy's from, it doesn't matter, but I think it's like Dubai, and then these guys are from, they're from Chicago, and like...
Dubai? Who's from Dubai?
This guy is.
Who's that guy?
Ramsey.
He's from the Eastern Bloc of Europe.
He said, wait, shit.
He's from like Russia.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, but no. But I think he said that today. Do you know that for a fact?
Yeah, he's from one of the Eastern Bloc countries.
Okay.
For sure.
I misheard him then. Anyways, so this guy, he's like Russian, right? I don't know.
Or from the UAE.
Or from the UAE. And anyways, then these guys are African American. And I don't think that has little to do with the story, but kind of, because then this guy walks up and he's like half black, but he's like he looks Israeli.
You're with a Jew. You should know how to say the word Israeli.
He looks Israeli with like black, and so
he looks black.
He looks like my skin color.
You look black.
Anyways, and so.
Oh my God, the dog. Oh. Lord.
And so he, sorry, the story is good. It's good. I was told it faster last time.
God, that.
So he walks up. Can you be the guy?
What? Oh yeah.
So these guys are talking, and he walk up. And so he walks up and he's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And they know each other. And then he sees me, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And because he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then these guys didn't say anything to him, and he says, "Hey, you guys need to. This is my hood. You speak to me when you're spoken to. When I'm speaking to you." And then this guy says, "Bro, we're from Chicago, like whatever." And then he was like, "I don't care where you from. I'm from the fucking hood. This is the hood." And then he takes a knife out and stabs him in the shoulder, like just straight hard in the shoulder. But somehow he like just skimmed him. But it looked like, and I was just shocked in the car. He nicked him. And then this guy starts yelling at him. He's like, "Bro, what the fuck? Put your knife away. Why did you just stab somebody?" And he's like cussing at him like, "Bro, this is my hood." And then they're like cut back and forth. And this guy's like, "Did I just get stabbed?" And then he walks into the shop, the smoke shop, with this guy, and they're yelling at each other. And he takes his knife out, and he's like threatening to stab him. And he takes his shirt off, and he's like, "Bro, stab me. You're not gonna do anything." And he's like, "You need to leave my store." And then he's like, "This isn't whatever." He just starts talking shit, and then he starts walking towards the door, and this random other guy stands in front of the door and starts pushing at the door, and this guy still has his knife out, and they're like shoving the door back and forth, and then this guy like walks off, and this guy walks out of the door and like follows this guy off into the distance, and then he had walked up whenever the guy went back into the store with the smoke shop owner guy, and then...
You're the worst story.
No, I'm not. I just get ADD, and this is so bright. It's ridiculous. And then... Thanks. And then when he walked up, he saw part of it, but then he started calling 911, and I was recording it for evidence of proof, so I could show it to the cops. And then we drove away, and then so this one cop was like ahead of us while he was still on the phone, and then he pulled over beside us because we were waving our hands to him, and we were like, the guy just got stabbed, and like we're the ones that called, and he was like, yeah, I think I just saw him. Is he wearing a gray hoodie? And then he started like going back to chase him, and then we had to stay, but the cops dispatched a helicopter real fast, and it was cool, and that part was cool. And then after that, we just went back in and did our police reports, and
the
PIRs and the IRs, and
which stands for incident report and preliminary
incident report and incident report, and I'm gonna call it anyways. But yeah, so that was what happened, and we're now involved in
some hood shit.
Yeah, so that's that. I always think that building is really cool, and I want to go in it. I think it's an art. It is an art museum. Wow.
That giant building is not an art museum.
No, the
that
one.
big skyscraper.
Babe, obviously I'm talking about the one beside it. It says art on the front of it. It looks
that
artsy.
Building. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about that big skyscraper right there.
Why would I talk about the art skyscraper?
I don't know.
Why would I even think that would be an art?
Because you're you.
Jesus Christ! Wow, look at it! It's so cool.
I'm trying to drive.
Whatever.
Maybe I can just drive.
Do you want to go get ice cream sandwiches from? No. Yeah, we're actually closer now. No, I don't know. That's a bad idea. They have cookies, but then there's ice cream in the middle.
That's called an ice cream sandwich.
I know, but it's cookies.
From where?
This $2 ice cream sandwich place. I know. Bad influence. I don't need to say that.
Did you really just ask me that?
I'm sorry. I don't know. It's in Westwood. You know where Westwood is?
Did you really just ask me that?
Just since today is stressful, and that could be your cheat instead of frozen yogurt.
That is really fucked up for you to say.
I'm sorry. I don't want to go to the gym today. I know it'll be counterproductive, but it just popped through my head because that's not even.
I can't believe I'm being stronger than this.
Really? Wow. Great. Okay.
Stronger than you.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I had a weak moment.
That is the
it was
second
a moment
time
of
you've
weakness.
the shit out of our contract.
I thought, first of all,
sugar.
I thought you weren't going to go with our. You had a cheat day involved in our breach, and you get to choose your cheat. So I was giving you an option of a cheat.
And I might not even cheat, but you're pushing crack on the crackhead.
No, that's a diarrhea-colored Volkswagen.
And then you just changed the subject like it's.
I'm not. I just saw it, and that was real authenticity.
You just said it. Want to go get ice cream sandwiches?
You could have said yes, because I thought you were going to say yes to Yogurtland.
No, I didn't say yes to either one of them because I'm being good.
Okay, fine. Well, it shows.
Well, you're being bad.
Well, my grandmother's going to send us cookies.
That's why I'm being good now, so we can be bad when they come.
Okay, great. I'm going to call her and figure I don't have my phone. It's there.
Where?
It's right here.
Oh, yeah. You lost it earlier. Now I lost it.
I'm going to call her.
We're about to go into the garage. So this is about to be
choose. Babe, don't you dare. Wait!